Welcome to Dimming Tank Talk Podcast number 2. I'm your host, Cameron K. John Harris. I'm here to do my talk about this past Monday Night Raw. I'm here to do my fastlane predictions. Talk about how they've done with AJ Styles so far and other stuff. Let's start with Raw. I thought Raw was good this week, but could done out some of the stuff that was on Raw. They really need to get rid of some of the PG stuff, and just focus on being more an adult product, where fans be more interested in watching Monday Night Raw and have some better storylines overall. Just turn either Reigns or Ambrose heel finally, because Reigns is not getting over like they want. But they keep going for it with Reigns and trying to get him over, but it just doesn't work. Ambrose comes out, starts the match, cuts a promo on Brock Lesnar at Fastlane, how he's going to win, and Seth McMahon comes out, sets up a 5-way Intercontinental title match to start Raw. So the authorities trying to screw Dean Ambrose. It was Owens, Ziggler, Stardust, Breeze. They could have added Jericho and AJ Styles and The Miz to this match to make it better. But it's still a very good match, a wild match. Good way to start Raw, fun, wild, crazy match to get the crowd going and excited. So that was good. They were fighting all over the place, inside the ring, outside the ring, throwing people on the announce table. They were just all going at it. In the end, we saw Dean Ambrose give Stardust the dirty deeds as Ziggler was giving Ambrose the zigzag. Then Tyler Breeze came in and he threw Ziggler outside of the ring. Kevin Owens hit a pop-up powerbomb on Tyler Breeze and pinned him 1, 2, 3. And your new Intercontinental Champion, Kevin Owens. They don't really have a problem with it, is that this means Dean Ambrose is going to get even a bigger push now. Maybe in the title match at WrestleMania. Kevin Owens is a good Intercontinental Champion. Could set up AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens at WrestleMania. I didn't have a problem with Owens winning the IC title here. It was a fun, wild, crazy match. Good match to start the show. The fans were into it. The fans loved it. They chanted, "This is awesome," during the match. So Kevin Owens is your new Intercontinental Champion. Next we had New Day come out and cut a promo. I don't know where they're going with New Day, but I gotta think of some new stuff to do with New Day instead of the same stuff over and over again. To keep people interested in New Day. Their merchandise is still selling really, really good. So we had Big E versus Mark Henry. Nothing special. A decent match. The ending was kind of messed up because Mark Henry got legitimately injured. He just fell off and fell to the. Big E had him up in the big ending. Mary just pushed himself off and fell to the ground. Big E pinned him. 1, 2, 3. Not really much to say about this. Next we had Brie Bella come out for a promo. She talked about Daniel Bryan, about her title match at Fastlane. Charlotte came out. They went back and forth on the mic. Charlotte made fun of Daniel Bryan, made fun of their kids they eventually have. Told Brie just to go home and be with her husband and her sister because they needed them, because they needed her, and it was an okay promo by those two. Charlotte's a much better heel than babyface, so she's been good as a heel, and Charlotte has good and bad days on the mic. She's okay on the mic. Brie's never been good on the mic. She talked kind of slow, but it is what it is. It was a good. It was a okay segment. I don't get. I know that the only reason Gabe Breed this title shot is because of Nikki and Daniel Bryan, which is still wrong. But I understand they're capitalizing off that, so I understand that. I get that. But there's no chance in hell that Charlotte loses the Divas title. But we'll get into that on my fastlane prediction. They brawled. They brawled, went at it. Next, we had the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, take on The Miz. This was actually a really, really good match with AJ Styles and The Miz. At one point, AJ Styles jumped off steps and hit Miz with a flying forearm outside the ring. He was distracted by Chris Jericho, who was on commentary. Styles hit the flying fist like 3 times in this match. It was awesome. Miz has been really good lately. He's been doing really good in this feud with Jericho and AJ Styles. He's had good matches with Styles and Jericho. Miz has revenged himself during this feud. AJ Styles beat Miz with the calf crusher. Made Miz tap out. After the match, AJ Styles got on and challenged Chris Jericho to a match at Fastlane. AJ Styles versus Chris Jericho 3 at Fastlane. Jericho said he'll give him his answer on SmackDown, which he did. A little help from AJ. Well, that was good. The match was good. The Jericho Styles after the match, it was also good. So I like the Jericho AJ Styles feud a lot. It's been done really, really good with WWE, and Miz made the feud better too. So WWE's done a really, really good job with the AJ Styles Chris Jericho feud. Hopefully the feud ends at Fastlane pay-per-view. I can just see AJ Styles in a multi-man ladder match for the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania. Maybe go against The Undertaker. I've heard different things with The Undertaker, Goldberg, Sting, Angle. Who knows who The Undertaker's going to face. But next week, the Dudley Boys come out, cut a heel promo. Good promo by the Dudley Boys. They need this heel turn. They really did. They weren't doing much of faces, and they're really good heels. They're putting the tag team division on notice that they're not a nostalgic act. They're not going anywhere. This isn't a farewell tour. They're the baddest team on the planet. There'll be no more tables. Good. It was a good promo by the Dudley Boys. Next, this match pissed me off. We had Summer Rae versus Paige. It was an okay match. Not much to the match. Paige carried the match. Then they have Summer Rae beat Paige, which was totally stupid and ridiculous. How do you put Summer Rae over Paige? Come on now. Is Paige in the doghouse or something? Did Paige do something wrong that creative is pissed off at her about? Or did the officials mad at Paige? How do you put Summer Rae over Paige? Come on now. Paige is one of the most overdue. On main event, there was "Let's Go Paige" chants. Very loud "Let's Go Paige" chants during the main event. Paige is over with the fans, but I don't know why WWE keeps misusing her, mistreating her. It's ridiculous. I heard there's going to be 2 Divas matches at WrestleMania, so Paige will be in one of the 2 matches, I assume, at WrestleMania, whatever the second match is. They just got to start using Paige better. I would love to see a Charlotte versus Becky versus Paige versus Sasha Banks Divas title match at WrestleMania, because that'd be one hell of a fatal 4-way match. Other people are hoping for an AJ Lee return for WrestleMania. I would love that, to be honest, but I don't see it happening. But you never know. I'm hoping she returns at some point. She's looking really good these days, in great shape, so she can return at any time, any point. She's staying in shape. Next, we had Paul Heyman come out and cut a promo great promo by Paul Heyman. He called out Roman Reigns. He talked about how he has to deal with Brock Lesnar, who's going to beat him at Fastlane. How also he's worried about Dean Ambrose too, beating him at Fastlane. Heyman tried to plant seeds about Dean Ambrose in Roman Reigns' head. I get why he did that. I understand why he did it. Because they're trying. Heyman's trying to get the Brotherhood to split up to be on, to get in their heads and everything. And Heyman cut a great promo. Reigns' promo was okay. He's getting better on the mic as time goes on. But that was a good promo, a good segment. After that promo was over, the Dudley Boys came out and attacked Roman Reigns out of nowhere. I don't know if this is leading toward the Dudley Boys, Heyman, connection thing there, teaming up. It might not, probably won't, but they have a lot of history from ECW, so you never know. Ambrose came out for the save. Dudley Boys Ambrose and Reigns stood tall in the ring. I think that would have led to Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, Dudley Boys tag team match main event for Raw. No, that was main event for SmackDown, which is fine and all. No problem with that. Next, you had Heath Slater take on Zack Ryder. This match was pointless. I don't know why they even had this match. It was pointless. Heath Slater won. All I'm really going to say about it. I don't get why they did this match. Next, the League of Nations took on the Lucha Dragons in an okay. It was an okay to good tag team match. You know what? These two teams work well together. Oh, excuse me. Back and forth. They both got in a good amount of action. Lucha Dragons flew outside the ring like they usually do. Kalisto is very talented. But I think they need to get him away from Sin Cara so Kalisto can have a singles run, because he could be the next Rey Mysterio. League Nations won. Del Rio pinned Kalisto. To get a win. To get a win on Kalisto before the match at Fastlane. Next, we had Becky take on Naomi. It was a good Divas match. Back watching, Becky made Naomi tap out to her disarmer, a submission move. They beat her down after the match. Sasha Banks came out, and finally, when she went them running off. I get why they're doing this tag team match at Fastlane, but what was the point of Sasha Banks coming out at the Rumble and attacking Charlotte if it wasn't leading to anything whatsoever at Fastlane? You could have done that angle at Fastlane pay-per-view after her title match with Brie Bella. Obviously, plans changed somewhere after Royal Rumble, because I don't think Charlotte and Brie was planned as the title match after the Royal Rumble. Plans must have changed because Sasha attacked Charlotte after the Rumble after the Divas title match. That angle went nowhere whatsoever. So I don't get the point of Sasha Banks coming out and attacking Charlotte after a Rumble now. That made no sense now. But they showed before this match that Team Bad attacked Becky Lynch in the parking lot, and they super kicked, and Tamina super kicked Becky. That's what led to the match. Next, Wyatt family came out and cut a promo, the usual Bray Wyatt promo. He's good on the mic, very good on the mic. Bray Wyatt. I don't get why they made this the main event. Big Show versus Braun Strowman. What in the blue hell were you thinking, WWE? Why would you make this the main event of Monday Night Raw on your go-home show, the Fastlane pay-per-view? Why? Why? It wasn't much of a match. Big Show won by DQ. The Wyatt family attacked him. Kane returned. Ryback returned. Came out. Aimed up the odds. Somewhat. Wyatt family went running off eventually. Big Show, Kane, and Ryback stood tall to end Raw. Don't understand why this was the main event of Raw. I really don't. I got feeling this was Vince's idea and Triple H couldn't talk him out of it. We should have SmackDown's ending. But how SmackDown ended? It should have been what should have been Raw's ending. Plain and simple. You had Lesnar, Ambrose, Reigns, and Triple H all involved. The ending of SmackDown. I thought Raw was good for the most part. I would have changed a couple of things, rearranged a couple of things. You don't have Triple H on Raw; he's the champion. But I'll give Raw B minus, C, B minus, I guess. Could have been better. They could have done a couple things. They could have swapped some things out, changed some things up a little bit. But let's get into the Fastlane pay-per-view. Fastlane pay-per-view is tomorrow night, Sunday, February 21st, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific, live on the WWE network. Yeah, it's not the best card we have had for pay-per-view, but it's not a terrible card either. I think it's a good card. There'd be some really good matches. We'll start with the pre-show. They're gonna have a cutting-edge peep show. Education will have the New Day on there with a tag team debut. They'll confront a New Day. It's possible, very possible. Because Carl Anderson confirmed today that he is coming to WWE. Doc Gallows will be coming with him. I don't know what the name will be in WWE. If they go with the Bullet Club, they go with something else. I don't know. Maybe it's Kaz and Enzo. Wait and see. But I think they need a new, fresh tag team to come in and feud with the New Day now. And you can throw the Dudley Boys in there too for a TLC match at WrestleMania. That'd be really cool. But it should be a good and entertaining cutting-edge peep show because Edge and Christian are good, funny, entertaining on the mic. New Day can be good and entertaining on the mic. So it should be a fun cutting-edge peep show. And the match on the pre-show, I don't know why this match is on the pre-show, but Kalisto versus Alberto Del Rio in a 2 out of 3 falls match, the United States title. I'm gonna go with Kalisto beating Del Rio and keeping the United States title because I don't see the point in giving Del Rio the U.S. title back right now. I don't know what they're gonna do with the League of Nations going forward. They're not doing much with them right now. I like they're giving Kalisto the U.S. title, but they need to have him in a singles run, not with Sin Cara. I think it's time to have the Blue Dragons go the wrong way for right now. You can always put them back together down the road. Give Kalisto a chance to have a singles run. I'm gonna say Kalisto wins the first fall, Del Rio wins the second fall, and Kalisto wins the final fall. Should be a really good match though. These two could put on a really good match. One of the matches of the night. There could be 3 matches of the night at this pay-per-view. It could be really great matches if booked right and given the right amount of time. Excuse me. My pick is Kalisto to win and keep the United States title. Oh, that's better. Next, we have Naomi and Tamina. Team Bad versus Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch in a tag team match. So I'm gonna go with Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch beating Team Bad to gain momentum to go into WrestleMania. We could see them brawl after the match. That's possible. I don't see this match being very long at all. I think the longer Divas match will be the Divas title match. It is what it is. I think it'll be a good match. That's for sure. But I'm going with Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch beating Team Bad, Naomi, and Tamina. Next, we have the Wyatt family taking on Ryback, Kane, and Big Show. Why? Just why? I mean, nobody cares about this match at all. I mean, the Wyatt family will win. They'll get put over to get momentum. I mean, this won't be the only time we see the Wyatt family during the pay-per-view. Well, against that on the main event, but Wyatt family wins. There's no reason for the Wyatt family to lose. Right here, there isn't. I'm going with the Wyatt family to win. Next, we have Kevin Owens versus Dolph Ziggler for the Intercontinental title. This could be another match of the night. These two put on really good matches with each other. Now that Owens is the new Intercontinental champion, this gives this match a reason to be interested match, a reason to watch this match, because for the Intercontinental title. So I plugged for that, gave us a reason to be interested and watch Ziggler and Owens. Wanted to watch that match. I'm going to go with Kevin Owens beating Dolph Ziggler to keep the Intercontinental title and maybe, hopefully, feud with AJ Styles for the title at WrestleMania. That'd be really cool. Or a ladder match, multi-man ladder match for the IC title as well. That can happen. Owens beats Ziggler, but this could be match of the night because these two work very well together. And have a great match together. They can. Owens is a great heel. But they need to shake things up with Dolph Ziggler, whether that's a gimmick change, something. I'm going with Kevin Owens, though, to win this and keep the Intercontinental title. There's no reason to take the title off Owens right now. He just won it on Raw this past Monday, so there's no reason to take the title off him right now. Let him keep it. Let him build to a match with AJ Styles at WrestleMania. Match people want to see. They also want to see Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. So I see title at WrestleMania, so only win is triple threat. AJ Styles versus Owens versus Zayn for the Intercontinental title. But wait and see. Because Zayn is wrestling on the Dallas TakeOver show on 2 days before WrestleMania, taking on Nakamura. So, next we have Charlotte versus Brie for the Divas title. I know that people are saying because Daniel Bryan and Nikki Bella, there's a chance they'll be able to give Brie the title, but I highly doubt it. I don't see why they'd have Charlotte drop the title to Brie right now, especially going into WrestleMania. If it wasn't WrestleMania season, then if it wasn't WrestleMania season, I could see, okay, give Brie a short run. But since it's WrestleMania season, I don't see that happening at all. Brie Bella did confirm that she is retiring this summer. We don't know when this summer, but this summer. I don't know if she's waiting to retire with Nikki Bella, so they get together this summer. Because Nikki won't find out if she can return until like May or June. You know, I don't see. I'm gonna go with Charlotte beating Brie and keeping the Divas title. That'd be the best thing to do. Is let Charlotte keep the title. Yeah, you know, I don't. There's no reason to give Brie the title. There really isn't. Especially this close to especially with WrestleMania being the next pay-per-view. So, you know, just have Charlotte win, have her beat Brie, and then let Charlotte move on to Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, triple threat, WrestleMania for the Divas title. Then you have Sasha Banks walk out as your new Divas champion at WrestleMania. The fans will be happy because their favorite, everybody who wants to be Divas champion, will be the Divas champion, Sasha Banks, the boss. So I'm going with Charlotte versus Brie. I'm going. Charlotte is going to beat Brie and keep the Divas title. Next, we have the phenomenal one, AJ Styles versus Chris Jericho. 3. This will be the third match between these two. AJ Styles won the first match. Jericho won the second match. Both are very good matches. I think the pay-per-view match will be the best match yet. You know, Jericho can still go in the ring. So that's not an issue. He's still very good in the ring. AJ Styles was great in the ring. This feud's been really good so far. The Miz has helped that out. They've been very good with not letting AJ Styles talk much. So that's been good too. But what? So this is a no-brainer. AJ Styles beats Chris Jericho with the Styles Clash. Pins him 1, 2, 3. AJ Styles moves on. Chris Jericho moves on. They both could be in the IC ladder match for the IC title. That's a possibility. But yeah, AJ Styles wins this match, hands down. And comes out looking great in this match. Makes him look like $1 million. You have Kevin Owens, AJ Styles. Either one at WrestleMania for the title, or you do a 6-man ladder match. You put Sami Zayn in that as well. Either or a triple threat match. But overall, this match will be match of the night, hands down. Chris Jericho and AJ Styles will be a phenomenal match. I think people will be in this match very much. They'll be chanting AJ Styles' name. These two work well together. They're getting better and better with each other in the ring. They have 2 matches now, so they're more used to each other now. And AJ is more used to a WWE ring now. So AJ Styles to win, hands down. Match of the night, hands down. And in the main event, #1 contenders match to find out who faces Triple H at WrestleMania for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar versus Dean Ambrose, the lunatic fringe. You know, this match can go one of two ways. A very predictable way, with Roman Reigns winning, or WWE can swerve us and have Dean Ambrose win this match and face Triple H at WrestleMania. Because you can have the Wyatt family come out and attack both Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns, lay them both out, and you can have Dean Ambrose pin Roman Reigns. You can even turn Dean Ambrose heel if you want. But I wouldn't do that quite yet. Wait for that down the road. You can have Lesnar versus Reigns versus Wyatt at WrestleMania, a number one contenders match. So you see who faces Dean Ambrose at the next pay-per-view. You set up the next pay-per-view as well at WrestleMania. It's a win-win, every sense of the word. Yes, I get that you want to book Brock Lesnar dominant at WrestleMania. I understand that completely. I get it. But it was Bray Wyatt and Brock Lesnar one-on-one. You have to put Bray Wyatt over. You really do. Unless Brock says he won't. I don't know. But you need to put Bray Wyatt over. If you're going to do that at WrestleMania, you've got to put Bray Wyatt over Brock Lesnar. We will see the Wyatt family during this main event. They'll most likely attack Lesnar, take him out, leaving it to Ambrose and Reigns. I'm going to say Roman Reigns wins, but I want Dean Ambrose to win, but I think nobody's going to stick to the plan and have Roman Reigns win because they're trying to get him over as a babyface, give him his big WrestleMania moment. So I'm going to go with Roman Reigns wins at fastlane and faces Triple H at WrestleMania, although I want Dean Ambrose to win. If Reigns wins, you have Ambrose turn heel. At least give WWE fans something they want. Have Ambrose turn on Reigns after the match is over. Then Triple H will come out on Raw and say Dean Ambrose is the new man in the Authority. And Triple H wants, he can add him to the match at WrestleMania. So you can do a couple of different things there. Just saying. WWE can go a few different ways with this at Fastlane. Reigns wins, Lesnar wins, Ambrose wins. Or Reigns wins, Ambrose turns heel on Reigns after the match and joins the Authority. Or he just turns heel and is by himself. Either or. But I'm going to go with Roman Reigns winning this match. Face Triple H at WrestleMania. I think the so hopefully WWE swerves us. It's not predictable. So that's Fastlane predictions. I hope Fastlane's a good pay-per-view. There should be at least 3 good to great matches on this pay-per-view. So, Austin Aries made his NXT Live house show debut on Friday, on Thursday night. He teamed up with Finn Balor, took on Samoa Joe and Baron Corbin. He's worked 2 straight house shows now for WWE NXT, so that's cool. It's good to see. Carl Anderson confirmed today he is going to WWE. Don't know when he's going to debut, but it is. So hopefully Doug Gallows, Carl Anderson will come in as a tag team. They'll hopefully be on the main roster, not go to NXT, but they want to see. That's fine too. But I'd like to see them on the main roster and debut feud with the a New Day. That could be really cool going into WrestleMania. My thoughts on how WWE's used AJ Styles so far in WWE. I think they've done very good job with AJ Styles so far in WWE. They've booked him good. They've used him good. He's talked very little, which is good. So I hope in the future they keep using AJ Styles very good. So I like how WWE's using AJ Styles so far. Hopefully. So hopefully, hopefully they give AJ Styles a title at WrestleMania, the IC title or US title at WrestleMania, so he can build them up, have a good long title reign. Bring Prestige back to the Intercontinental title. That'd be cool. So yeah, so far so good with AJ Styles in WWE. So we'll see where it goes here in the next month or so, and hopefully it goes somewhere good, and they use them good. My thoughts on WrestleMania 32 updates. Well, The Undertaker's supposed to be facing somebody that's not on the active roster for WWE. So it could be Kurt Angle, it could be Sting, it could be Goldberg. It's not John Cena. It's not anyone from the Wyatt family. It's not Brock Lesnar. Excuse me. I'm thinking either Sting or Goldberg. To be honest, rumor is he's gonna return. Undertaker's gonna return on Raw this coming Monday. But I don't know if that's true or not. But it was a rumor going around, so it's wait and see. But hoping it's somebody big that Undertaker faces at WrestleMania. I don't think this will be Undertaker's last WrestleMania, but you never know. Depends how he's feeling and how his health holds up. So you never know. But The Rock and Austin are supposed to be part of WrestleMania 32 in some way, shape, and form. Rock confirmed himself for WrestleMania 32. Austin confirmed himself for WrestleMania 32. And there is a feeling that Hulk Hogan will be brought back for WrestleMania 32, for which I think he will be, but you never know. He'll be in Dallas anyway on WrestleMania weekend. So it's very possible he will be part of WrestleMania 32. It is what it is, but I hope WrestleMania is great, awesome pay-per-view. It put some really good matches together. I guess there's going to be 2 Divas matches at WrestleMania, so that's good. They want to get as many people as possible on the WrestleMania card for the big WrestleMania payday and stuff. So that's cool that WWE's trying to do that. We will just have to wait and see where WrestleMania goes after the fastlane pay-per-view. We'll be straight to the road to WrestleMania, starting on Raw on Monday. Hopefully, Raws from this Monday going forward are going to be really good, great. So So I'm looking forward to the road to WrestleMania after Fastlane. I'm looking forward to Fastlane pay-per-view tomorrow night. Hopefully it's a good or great pay-per-view. There should be at least 3 good to great matches on there. Kalisto Del Rio, Ziggler, Owens, and AJ Styles versus Chris Jericho. So I'm looking forward to those matches. Looking forward to the main event, the triple threat match. So make sure you make sure you watch WWE Fastlane pay-per-view tomorrow night live on the WWE Network, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. I'm gonna be watching the 2500 tomorrow before the pay-per-view. So, this has been WWE TNA Talk. King Wrestling, your host, King Wrestling, aka John Harris. This has been until next time, guys. See you later. This has been fun. Remember, don't be sour. Be positive. Just don't, watch Fastlane. Don't criticize every little thing. Don't think of pick every little thing Fastlane pay-per-view. Watch pay-per-view. Enjoy it. And hopefully WWE will book it good, and the road to WrestleMania will be really, really good going forward. Starting on Raw this Monday. Interesting to see who Undertaker will be facing at WrestleMania. Who AJ Styles will be facing at WrestleMania. If Dean and Russell turn heel or not. But until then, until the next podcast, see you later. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the Fastlane pay-per-view tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern time, live on the WWE Network, 5 p.m. Pacific time. So see you later.